Come on, clownfishes. Learn from the picture. Go into the anemone. I don't think it's working. What is going on, everyone? I know it's been a while since my last update. To be honest, I've just been really lazy doing these. Um, but let's get to it today, and I'll show you guys a full tank update with what's been going on with my tank. Let's do it. Alright, so here is how my tank looks like now. I don't remember what I had before when I last did the video update, and the corals that I have or don't have now. So I'll just sort of take a closer look and zoom in on some of the corals that I have picked up since, and give you guys a little walkthrough with my tank and what's been going on. One thing you guys might have noticed is the huge rainbow bubble tip anemone that I have in the tank now. I was on my local forums, and one of the reefers, he was getting rid of the corals in his tank, and when I saw him post it, I couldn't pass up the deal. I've been wanting one, but I've also been hesitant in putting one in my tank just because I'm afraid that it would actually go around and kill off all the other corals in my tank. However, I was talking to Inappropriate Reefer, and I asked him, how did it go when he introduced a bubble tip anemone in Sally's tank, and he said it didn't move much and you should give it a try. So I'm so glad I took his advice and just went with it, and just trial and error. And you know what? It actually worked out pretty well. Let me move it a little and show you guys where I had originally put it. Originally I had put it right there on the top, just because I didn't know the lighting it needs, and it had moved down here a little, getting close to my A can, so I shoved it back over here, and it actually just moved down probably like 2.5 inches, and that's where it's been ever since. I've only had this for, I don't know, a little less than a week, but when I first picked this up, I was under the impression that it was only going to be a fist, a size of a fist. That's what the reefer told me, and I don't know, guys. This is it's big. It's bigger than a fist. Like it's pretty big. So anyways, I had a blastomusa over here, and I actually had to relocate it right over there, and it seems to be doing okay. I would have been sad if it stung my blasto, because when I started with that, I only had like about 5 heads on there, and it's grown into like a nice sized colony. So that's been going really well. Anyways, my clowns don't want anything to do with it so far, except this little porcelain crab you guys see here. That little fella has been in and out of this bubble tip anemone, and he's enjoying it, so that's fine. Let's see, next update. I picked up another rock flower anemone from Blue Ribbon Koi Aquatics. Pretty good price. Swinging over here. Oh, the Maxi Mini used to be up there, also moved, probably because the anemone stung it, so I gotta keep an eye on these corals here. I'd be really sad if it took out this blasto right here. I also got it when it was just like a size of a nickel, and it's put on some size to it. So the next update is this rock of GSPs and green mushrooms, and also the Sunny D's right there. When I picked up the bubble tip anemone, the local reefer Frank actually threw these two in for free, and I was just really shocked, and I thanked him. I gave him all the cash, the rest of the cash I had in my wallet, which wasn't a lot, but man, like, just really generous guy. Thank you so much, Frank, if you're watching this. But his corals, man, they are some of the brightest greens and orange I've ever seen. Like, look at that GSP. It is just bright green as compared to mine, which is, it's okay. So I'm not sure how he's running his tank. Probably just keeping it a little higher in nitrates. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Even his Sunny D's, they're also really bright orange, but they just seem to be doing really well and growing at a pretty quick rate. Like, I could see the GSPs just spreading already, actually onto starting to spread onto my rock. So I'm guessing, I don't know, a larger colony of corals just tend to grow a lot quicker. That's my guess, but I'm really stoked about that. You guys probably noticed that I have a little tiger conch now. Let me get a closer view of that. Here is a closer look at the tiger conch. It's a small little guy, and he's been non-stop eating in front of my sand bed, so I haven't had to supplement his diet, or I try to, but he's been doing really well. He's been cleaning up in the front, and it looks like I have plenty of detritus and all his microfauna in there, so he's doing well. My pinstripe favette is doing really well too. Looks like it's in the process of growing another head. It's always hungry. Tentacles are always out. Let's take a look at my acans. The red acans you guys see right there on the right, that's actually my original first ever acan that I started out with. I think it had like 3 heads. It's probably like the size of this one, and it's put on a good size too. It's always out eating, so pretty happy with that. Actually, all the acans in my tank are doing really well. That's why I've been trying to start an acan garden in here, but as you guys can see, I've ran out of space to a point where I actually popped off some of my my smaller frags and put them up on the frag rack. So I'll see what I want to keep or what I want to trade and sell off. Here are my frog spawns. They've also been doing really well. These two here are my original ones. The one on the right, the green one, has actually put on some good size to it. The other 2 frog spawns, this one and the hammer one, actually got that in a trade when I traded my brain favia away. Wow, you are so annoying. Anyways, if I could ever get to showing you guys this Zoa, I'm doing okay. I think everyone's on like 2 heads. Someone I think has like 5 heads to theirs or something like that. I don't know how they grew it out. They probably put steroids in there. Here are my SPS corals. The top one's a tub stella, I believe. No, it is. It's a tub stella. I'm not an SPS expert, guys. The one right below, that's a bird nest. They've been doing really well, especially my tub stella. You guys can probably see right there. It's starting to encrust, and I don't see any bleaching or anything like that, so It's doing pretty good. Shows the bird's nest. And I forgot this SPS coral here. You guys probably have to help me. I think it starts with the P. Poor C something. I don't know. It's doing really well too. Pretty easy. Here is the crown jewel of my tank. It's a fathead dendro, and this is actually the orange center variation. Try to zoom up on there. Can't really see with the lighting, but apparently it's a little bit more rare. But I love this coral. It's always ready to feed, and I could give it meaty pieces of shrimp and scallop and it'll just devour it right away. But yeah, it's very elegant. So yeah, there's an update of the tank. Everything is doing pretty well. As you guys can see, I'm quickly running out of space for all the corals that I have, and it's kind of agitating me because I've had to put corals back on frag plugs. But definitely stay tuned. I'll be setting up a secondary holding frag tank, so I'll move some of the frags over there, and I will be redoing my entire rockscape. I think I'm pretty set on that. I've never been quite happy with it. It just kind of looks clunky. So yeah, I'm not sure. You guys let me know. I've never been happy with my rockscape. So if I do redo it, it will be something entirely different. You guys will have to let me know. And yeah, it's just a mess. I'm not happy with it, but we'll see. And if you guys are wondering where the green spotted mandarin is, he was okay. I just gave him back to the local fish shop. He still wasn't accepting the frozen mysis shrimp, and I was actually having to hatch baby brine shrimps daily, actually twice a day. I hatched them in the morning and then in the afternoon, so I was also feeding twice a day, and it just turned out to be way too much work, more than I expected. I really hope, or I was really hoping for that it was going to eat frozen mysis shrimp so I could kind of not be as labor intensive. However, it didn't work out, so I just did the right thing, give it back, and hopefully it goes to a better tank. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be going to the MACNA convention in New Orleans, so if I see you guys there, say what's up to me. Until then, peace.